Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video, we're talking about the PayPal Prepaid Mastercard, and more specifically, we're going to go ahead and try to activate this PayPal Prepaid Mastercard. So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, if you're not familiar with the PayPal Prepaid Mastercard, it's definitely one of the more popular prepaid cards on the market right now, and a big reason for that is the fees that they charge. It's a little bit lower than some of the other prepaid cards that I have. So the plan fee is $4.95 per month, no transaction fee for signing or using the PIN transaction. They do charge $1.95 per withdrawal. The ATM that you use is probably going to charge a fee on top of that, so just kind of keep that in mind. And then if you use the ATM to check your fee, it looks like they charge 50 cents. But this is actually the second card that I picked up. So these cards, you can just buy them at a local retailer. I bought this one at CVS. Once you buy the card, then you can usually load cash, green cash, onto the card. Once that happens, then you can usually use it at most places that accept Debit Mastercard, which is most places. But the last card that I bought, if you go back and watch my other video, there was some issues with activating the card because they do need to verify your information, which is fine. But whatever information that PayPal is verifying for me wasn't matching up with what is the true information, because who would know my information better than me? But they asked me to send in some documentation, and including my social security card. I didn't have a social security card at that time. I have a social security number. I just didn't have the physical paper card number. I haven't had one in 15 years. No one ever asked for it. This is the first company that asked me to send in a copy of that. So since then, I did get a copy of that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to activate the card right now. And if it doesn't activate on the app, then I'll go ahead and mail in that information, and stick around to the end of the video and you'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this PayPal prepaid card that I bought. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to open it now. All right, so I went ahead and opened up the card, and this is the PayPal prepaid debit card. So you have a couple of different ways to activate the card. You can activate it on the app, which is what I like to do. You can also go to their mobile website, which is, I guess, second best option. And my least favorite option is talking to customer service at this number. It's 866-753-6440. Every time I've dealt with them, they're not too friendly, so I'd rather just avoid the annoyance and activate it over the app. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I have the PayPal prepaid card app already. It's this one right here. It's blue and white. It's called PayPal Prepaid. Just keep in mind, this is a separate app than the PayPal account that you might be used to. So you want to go into the App Store and look for PayPal Prepaid. I'm going to go ahead and open the app now. All right, I went ahead and opened up the PayPal Prepaid Mastercard app. This is the login screen. So here you got a couple of different options, like you can log in with PayPal, but what you want to do is click on this button down here, Activate Card. I'm going to click there now. All right, next this Activate Card screen pops up. So it has the card number, security code. So what happened last time I tried to activate it, this thing didn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and try it again. Hopefully it works this time. What was going on last time is I would enter the card number and security code, and it would just sit there. It wouldn't actually do anything. So hopefully PayPal has corrected that app. I'm going to go ahead and enter all that information in off screen now. All right, so I went ahead and entered in the PayPal 16-digit debit Mastercard number along with the security code. Next, this green button pops up right here. I'm going to go ahead and click continue now. All right, so checking back in. So it looks like it's doing the same exact thing. So as you can see right here, it's just spinning around in circles. And this is the same thing that happened on the app last time. So it looks like PayPal has not fixed their app, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on over to the mobile website. It's called paypal.com/prepaid, and then see if we can activate that. But the last time I tried to do this, it was the same thing. I go to the mobile website and then it just spins around. But let me go ahead and open up that website now. All right, so I went ahead and opened up the website. So this is the website, paypal.com/prepaid, but it looks like it redirects to this one, paypal-prepaid.com. So I'm going to go ahead and just scroll down. This is the home screen, or this is the landing page. I'm going to click on this button right here, activate your card account here. It's right above these three colorful cards. I'm going to click there now. Okay, so I went ahead and clicked there, and then this activations or activate card screen pops up, and it looks like it's an identical version of the app, except for it's on the mobile browser. So I'm using Safari right now, and hopefully it doesn't give me that spinning icon again. So I'm going to enter all of the required information, the card number and security code, off screen now. All right, so I went ahead and entered in the required information. Next, this green button pops up here. So the time is 19:24 or 7:24 p.m. I'm going to click this, and hopefully it doesn't give me that spinning icon again. All right, so checking back in, it's been over 2 minutes. So as you can see, it's 19:26 here on my phone, and it's still spinning around. So obviously this is not working either. The mobile app to activate the card, the PayPal prepaid card, does not work. And then also the mobile website does not work either. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get on the phone with PayPal now, which is my least favorite option. And I'm gonna call the 866-753-6440 number. I'm not gonna film that part, but I'm gonna check back in once I've talked to PayPal and then see what the outcome is. So I'll see you in just a few moments. All right, guys, so checking back in. So I was just on the phone with PayPal for close to 15 minutes. Let me show you the call log. I'm gonna switch over there now. Okay, so as you can see, I was on the phone with the automated system for close to 15 minutes. Let me switch back over to the app. All right, so it looks like I got this activated, so pretty lucky. So I didn't actually talk to anyone. I was on a long, annoying automated system. So on the automated system, they're gonna ask you a lot of different information. So they're gonna ask for your date of birth, your cell phone number. They also started asking me some pretty strange questions. So they asked me about an address that I grew up on when I was a kid. They were asking for a cross street near there. They also asked me about a family member's name. So they give me a list of 4 different people. 3 of them I've never heard the names before, but one of them I did. So I had to verify that. And then also on the cross streets for that address that I grew up on when I was a kid, they gave me 4 random street names and said which one was the cross street to the house that I grew up on. And then also they gave me a random list of 4 different counties throughout the US. And then I had to verify which one of those counties I have lived in through my life. So pretty in depth. It looks like the information they have now is now matching up with the correct information that I have. So I was able to activate it over the phone today. So now that this card's activated, then I should be able to go into the PayPal prepaid app. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up again. I'm gonna open it now. All right, so here I am in the PayPal prepaid app, activate card function. That obviously does not work, but let's hope that this register for online access does work. So I'm gonna click here now. Next, it's asking for the 16-digit PayPal Prepaid Debit Mastercard number. I'm going to enter that in now. All right, I went ahead and entered in all of that required information. I'm going to click this green button. But before I click there, I want to let you know, if you happen to be someone who moves around a lot and has a lot of different addresses, probably within the past 3 or 5 years, you're probably going to have some trouble activating this PayPal prepaid debit card, because the information they ask for has to be precise, very specific, and it's a voice system, so you'll have to talk into the system. It says things like spell your street name, spell your last name, spell your first name. And the thing is, if any of that information does not match up 2 times is what the rep told me, then they will just cancel the card. You cannot activate it as a prepaid card. You of course can still use the money on the card, however much you load it on there, which is going to be at least $20 because that's the minimum for the load when you buy it. But if that information doesn't match up, then you cannot activate this one, and you'll need to buy another one and try again and keep trying until you get that information correct. So again, if you have multiple addresses within the past 5 years, probably going to be a problem for you to activate this unless you get lucky and then choose the right address that they happen to be using on their system. So let me click this continue button now. All right, next the PayPal Prepaid Mastercard app is asking for the last 4 of my social security number. I'm going to enter that in off screen now. All right, so I went ahead and entered that in. I'm going to click this green continue button again. All right, so it's got this spinning circle thing going on again. So as you can see right here, the time is 19:45. Let me let it go for at least a minute and then see if it works. All right, so checking back in, as you can see, the time is 19:47. So it looks like this app is basically useless. It doesn't actually work. So I tried to activate the last PayPal card that I referenced last time, and that was probably a month ago. So I figured that the app would be updated or fixed by now, but it's not. As you can see, it's still spinning around. Let me hop on over to the website, and the mobile website, and see if that works. All right, so here I am on the mobile website. Let me look to see if there's a login information. So I guess up top would be the sign up. Let me go ahead and click on this button on the top right. All right, so I clicked there, and it looks like this is set up to order a PayPal prepaid card. So this is not correct. Let me go ahead and switch back. All right, so I went ahead and clicked there, and yeah, I'm looking for some sort of a login. I don't see how to set up an account. So let me click on the login button, see what it says. Okay, here we are now. So it looks like this is the mobile version of the PayPal prepaid app. So let's go ahead and see if we can register for online access. I'm gonna click here. All right, I'm gonna enter the card number in again and the security code off screen now. Okay, I went ahead and entered that in. I'm gonna click the green button, continue now. I'm gonna enter in the last 4 of my social security number like I did on the app. All right, I entered that in. I'm gonna click continue now. All right, and it looks like this is not working either. So the mobile website does not work, and it's been probably a month since I tried before with the other PayPal prepaid debit card. I also tried on the app about a month ago and still not working. So this is pretty much useless. But needless to say, this PayPal prepaid debit card is now activated, so it's ready to use. Hopefully that gives you a little insight on what you're gonna go through if you wish to activate your PayPal prepaid debit card. So hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks again for watching.